On June 12, 2025, Air India's flight AI-171 left the loading bay at Ahmedabad's airport. This Boeing 787 Dreamliner was scheduled to take off for London at 1:10 p.m., but on this day, it was late. Just hours earlier, a passenger on the plane's flight from Delhi to Ahmedabad had noticed something strange. He saw the wing flaps constantly moving up and down, and the air conditioning wasn't working properly. He shared a video showing that the entertainment systems and remote controls weren't working either. Despite these issues, the flight landed safely in Ahmedabad. The plane was refueled, a process that took about 42 minutes, a bit longer than the usual 30 to 35 minutes. 242 people boarded the flight, 230 passengers, 10 crew members, and 2 pilots. The plane was commanded by Captain Sumit, an experienced pilot with 8,200 hours of flight time, at 1 hour 38 minutes and 44 seconds p.m., with no warning signs and in fine weather. The plane took off from runway number 23. A 17-year-old boy named Aryan was filming the takeoff from a nearby house. His video captured a critical detail. The plane's landing gear was not retracted after takeoff, which is not normal. The plane reached an altitude of only 625 feet and couldn't fly any higher. A few seconds later, the pilots called the air traffic controller with a mayday call, reporting no thrust. After that, all contact was lost. At 1 hour, 39 minutes and 13 seconds p.m., only 34 seconds after taking off, the plane began to lose altitude. It crashed into a hostel at the BJ Medical College, about 1.5 kilometers from the airport. The impact caused a massive fire in the hostel's canteen, where around 35 students were having lunch. People living nearby said the ground shook like an earthquake. Of all the people on the plane, there was only one survivor. Vishwas Kumar Rama. He was sitting near an emergency exit and managed to jump out when a part of the plane broke away. The official death toll has not been announced, but it is estimated to be higher than 270. Investigators recovered the plane's black box, containing the cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder. Publicly available evidence, including Aryan's video, provides crucial clues. The video clearly shows the wing flaps were retracted during takeoffs when they should have been deployed to help the plane lift. But the most undeniable proof of the problem is another object visible in the video below the plane. Experts identify this as the ram air turbine, or RAT. The RAT is a small wind turbine used in emergencies, which automatically deploys if all power sources on the plane fail. The survivor's statement of a loud noise and flickering lights right before the crash supports the theory that the RAT was deployed. The deployment of the RAT is near certain proof that the plane suffered a total power loss. This could be caused by a dual engine failure, a total electrical failure, or a hydraulic failure. The pilot's report of no thrust points directly to a problem with the plane's engines. One popular theory is fuel contamination, which can clog fuel lines and lead to engine failure. Another theory is a total electrical failure, where the plane's variable frequency starter generators failed. When this happens, the electronic engine controls stop working and pilots can't control the thrust. This exact Dreamliner had faced problems before. In 2021, it had a fuel leak mid-flight and had to make an emergency landing in Turkey. The manufacturer, Boeing, has faced scrutiny over the Dreamliner for years. In 2013, the entire global fleet was grounded after battery failures caused smoke and fire in the cockpits of 2 planes. Whistleblowers from Boeing have made serious allegations. An engineer claimed that Dreamliner parts were assembled incorrectly, creating a risk they might break apart while flying. Other employees stated that Dreamliners were built with faulty parts and that metal shavings were often left inside the planes near critical wiring. A quality manager who worked at Boeing for over 30 years said that no plane made at the Charleston factory was one he would consider safe and airworthy. When 15 employees at that factory were secretly asked if they would fly in the planes they built, 10 of them refused. A former quality manager, Cynthia Kitchens, said that between 2012 and 2013, 11 Dreamliners were delivered with quality so poor she couldn't sleep at night. Of those 11 allegedly defective planes, 6 were sold to Air India. When she asked her boss if he would fly on those planes, he replied, "Cindy, None of these planes are staying in America. They're all going overseas. The Dreamliner that crashed on June 12 was delivered during this exact period, on January 31, 2014. Air India has also faced criticism. Since the Tata Group took over, pilots have reported fatigue from not getting enough rest. In 2023, the DGCA found that Air India was faking audit reports for required safety checks. Ultimately, such a horrific crash is rarely the result of a single error, but a multi-level failure of systems and backups. Subscribe the channel for more informative video in short time.